All right. Good morning, everyone. It is Friday. It is Friday, which means we're racing today. We are going to actually do a race. We didn't do any races before, but we are actually going to do a race today. Looks like maybe that time attack. Yeah, let's go do that time attack. So, to the time attack. Good morning. Hello, hello. Happy you are all here. We have made it to the long weekend. I'm very, very excited for that. We're going to turn on this feature. Apparently this feature is making everyone really, really mad, and I have no idea why. So this is the Forza 6 auto drive. So I've said I want to go do this race, and it's just taking me there. I'm not pressing any buttons. It's just going. And I understand why like if you use this in a race and it was unbeatable like task, people would be upset. But as far as I understand, it's not that great in actual racing. It's just nice to be able to soak in the beauty of the city, you know, without having to sweat about Tokyo drifting around corners. So I really like the feature, but apparently it's really upsetting the internet that the accessibility features exist. And I could not imagine being that upset that, especially like 90% of this game seems to be single player, or maybe that's how I'm playing the game. I haven't really engaged a lot of other people, so like, what does it matter if in a single player game you can enable something that makes it a little bit easier, but maybe people are using it in multiplayer races and maybe it's a little bit harder? I don't know. So I guess we will see. I am still considering getting a racing wheel for this, so if you have any recommendations for racing wheels, I would love to hear about what racing wheels go well with this. Unfortunately, I'm trying to save money, but I gotta say I'm probably going to be spending some money here soon. I really want to get into airsoft. I really want to get a racing wheel, so you know that those are both going to cost me a little bit of money. Let me make sure I'm actually live. Like I said, I've been having some problems the last few days on being able to go live and stream not working properly and all that. So let's just make sure that everything is actually functioning as it should here. It says that we're live, so looks like it is working. Okay. Yep, it is working. So we're going to go do some races today. It is a long weekend. I have some special stuff planned. I'm going to go to our aquarium. Has a new exhibit coming up where they have poison dart frogs, some giant lizards, piranhas, and a few other things directly from the Amazon. So look forward to, hopefully on Monday, we'll have some new pictures to show off of the piranhas and poison dart frogs. Poison dart frogs are one of my favorite fun little animals, so I'm really hyped to get some good photos of the poison dart frogs. Also, my McFarlane Toys Helldivers 2 action figures have officially shipped, so they should be here soon. So we will start our Red versus Blue, but with Helldivers series here soon. Very excited to start flexing the creative mojo on that. And one last thing, there is a screenshot competition, basically in-game photography competition coming up, and I need to select a winner for that. I've posted a few TikToks and a few YouTube like videos about like some of the different photos that I want to enter. So if you have any recommendations, thoughts, or anything like that, I will definitely take them. This auto drive, definitely not smart. Not as smart as people were making it out to be. If that was a race, we would have just lost there, considering everyone was just piled together. So maybe not quite as game-breaking as people think, but it's still going. It's still going as we slam into the back of someone else's car. So not the smartest auto drive, but still very interesting. So yeah, the new photos, video game photography contest coming up. There is another photo contest, the state fair that I always try and win and always lose, is also coming up. So I'll have a few like best of photos for y'all to pick out and choose whichever one you think is the best to enter into the state fair. So we've got lots of fun stuff coming up. We got lots of new creative stuff coming up. And honestly, I'm just excited to go out into the nice sunny weather, take some photos. That's always one of my favorite things. Just listening to some songs from childhood and saw a notification. Welcome in, KFC. Good to have you here. What songs were you reminiscing on? What are the nostalgic songs of the day? What do we got? A little bit of Baby Shark maybe? Or Raffi tapes? Also, I did figure out how to turn off the auto brake assist, so we don't have super scrub mode enabled anymore. We're in just regular new player mode. So, all right, we turned off the autopilot. This is us racing for real. We're on a time attack here. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, we're getting these corners decently. We're doing okay here. The Subaru is doing good. Excuse you. Journey, Van Helsing, some other stuff. Okay, I took that corner terribly. We did real bad on that corner.
So head back through the start gantry if you want to set a time. Or just drive away and try something else.
Wow, we did real bad on that. I guess I should have rewound. That was KFC's fault. I looked over to read and didn't see that corner was that bad. So we're gonna blame that one on chat, and we're gonna try again. Little Michael Jackson. You know, I don't want to get into unpopular musical opinions already, but I kind of feel like Journey and Michael Jackson are both kind of overrated. You know, I'm not saying they're bad, just overrated. You know, just a little bit. Van Halen, I'm trying to think. I can only think of one Van Halen song, and that is Jump, I think, is the only Van Halen song that I could probably realistically name. Okay, that was a bad corner. Okay, this hairpin corner up here is the one that got us last time, so I don't think we're going to Tokyo Drift this one. I think we need to utilize brakes just a little bit better here. No. That was really bad, too. Come on. Speed up. Doing time attack. Oh, those brakes are really bad. Okay, maybe I did need super scrub mode on. We are not racing very good here at all. Maybe I did need the advanced braking mechanics involved, because this is pretty pathetic. Michael Jackson hits different when you haven't listened to him in years.
Blazing fast laps and inching closer to the Invitational. You've got time to put a few more laps in if you want, though.
All right, let's try this again. Let's try drifting this one.
But it looks like you've been busy.
Actually, you know, maybe we should turn on the auto drive and see if it can beat my time. Maybe the auto drive is that good. Maybe we should go try that. Let's see if the auto drive can beat me here. Ooh. Okay, we spun out real bad there.
That was time attack. I'm sure you'll be back for more laps. But right now, open your map up.
That was rough. We need to learn how to drive. We definitely need to learn how to drift. We need to learn how to tune our car. Like, I am not a car guy, so I don't know any of those things, right? I don't know how to do any of the drifting. I don't know how to set up my car to handle better. Like, I know none of those things. So I'd really like to learn some of those things, but okay, so let's what happens if I do this? What happens if I go here and we enable auto drive? Alright, so let's see what happens with just the auto drive on and the cinematic camera. Can the auto drive beat my best time? Making some progress in Terraria, which I haven't beat despite... I've never actually touched Terraria. I've never actually played that game, like, at all. It's on my list as one of those ones that I really should play, but... There's no way that's the best way to take that corner. There's no way, right? Like... So this is the auto drive. This is hands-free mode, seeing if it can beat my time. And I am by no means a good player, so I'm just curious how good or bad the auto timer is. It's 3 seconds ahead of my fastest time, so that does not bode well for me. This does not bode well for me. All right, yeah, the autopilot is better than maybe I shouldn't play the game. Maybe I should just let it play itself here because it's doing better than I did.
Alright, you were faster on that split. This is a great way to see where you've improved.
Thanks, computer. Thank you for encouraging me. Technology. Has technology gone too far? Did you see the Warhammer Warbond coming out, though?
Okay, I like it. You just posted a faster
That we're going to be getting a Warhammer Helldivers crossover. A part of me feels like I'm just being a little cynical, but a part of me was legit like, oh, they see how, like, negative everyone is being. They're seeing how upset everyone is being. So now is the perfect chance for us to put on the Warhammer bond that everyone wants, you know. Give them a little bit of what they want and make people happy that way. You know, maybe it's just the pessimist in me, but I kind of feel like that's what they're doing here. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but it does feel kind of like a nuclear option, right? Like, oh, everyone's upset, hit the red button, release the Warhammer, and that will make everyone happy again. So maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I would really love, I know we already won't, but like, I know people want Space Marines in there, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to give us playable Space Marines. I'm pretty sure they're just going to give us like a Melta gun and a bolter gun. And maybe like a chainsword. The 1 year I'm actually able to play Helldivers 2. It's in its worst state since it released. I hope it comes back again for the billionth time. I mean, it's not in a terrible state. The community tends to over-exaggerate it, but like, I do find myself playing it less and less these days. I do not like some of the directional stuff they're doing, but like it's not unplayable by any means, right? So it's not like it's in such a bad state that you can't play the game at all. So what happens if my car goes in the lake? Like, we know we can drive in the water. Does it just reset me if we go in the lake? I'm kind of curious.
Turn around.
Yeah, it's yeah, it just says you're dead.
In 100 yards, turn right.
Alright, let's go find
Turn right.
this speed trap up here. We have to be going 120 miles per hour for this speed trap.
100 yards, turn left.
Let's see here. It's up on that bridge. Okay. No. It's on this road. We need more live service games in South Helldivers. So that's why I thought Deep Rock Galactic Rogue Core came out.
When it is safe to do
And I thought that would be a nice replacement for Helldivers 2, but that game is in rough state right now. Like, I get that it's early access, but it's a little too early access in my opinion. So hopefully that one gets better soon, because I really like Deep Rock Rogue Galactic. I really like all those sorts of things. So I really want it to be more, but it definitely wasn't what I thought it would be. All right, we got some stickers. We got a horn, and we got a wheel spin. I was really hoping for more out of Deep Rock Galactic, but
Put it to the test.
motorcycles. Can we get motorcycles in this game? Is this for Forza Horizon 5 or 6? This is 6. This is the new one. It hit Game Pass for free, so I decided to give it a try here. I am not a racing game player. I am not good at racing games. They are not my forte at all. But since it was free, I was like, well, shoot, it's free. I should try it at the very least, right? And it's an absolute hoot. I am super enjoying this game. I enjoy the open world. I enjoy exploring it. All the cars. Honestly, the thing that I've done the least in this game is the racing. Like, that is probably the thing I've done the least in the racing game is racing. Like, right here, there's I know nothing about cars. No, I know less than nothing about cars. I'm driving a Subaru. Like, that should tell you everything you need to know about me. Right now, we're searching for a barn. Apparently, there's an old barn out here somewhere that's got a rare car in it that we need to collect. So we're looking for a barn out here.
In 200 yards.
Let's see, that looks like beach access. That's not what... There it is. That looks like a barn. All right. We found a rare car.
What we have here. You should get recording. If this is what I think it is, you're not gonna want
What did we find here?
In its prime, I can only imagine
A Toyota 2000 GT. So, like, it's okay. So here's...
Stunning, I bet.
I'm not a car guy. That is a 2000 GT. So why would I want to race in that? Like, technology's always getting better, right? So I see a bunch of like 1990s and 2000 cars in here. Why wouldn't a 2026 vehicle be better than a 2000s Ford GT, right? Like, our technology is better, so why are these older cars
Let's get it loaded,
still
Eugene.
sought after and good? Like, I understand like a good old-fashioned American muscle car for like muscle car competitions, but how does a 1990 Toyota
I'll let you know.
compete with a 2000s 20 sort of car, you know? Like, I don't understand that. Oh, pickup and 4x4 competition. Let's go over there. Let's go do a 4x4 race.
In 100 yards.
I brushed up on my Street Fighter and just now discovered all the crazy stuff you can do with the joystick. Go look at the McLaren F1 GTR. I think Street Fighter is a perfectly fun game, but I will never play a fighting game online. Playing a fighting game online is the least fun you can have in a video game ever. Like, the sweatiest, just most unfun, toxic, horrible community you'll ever meet is the fighting game community, without a doubt. The McLaren F1 GTR. Is that in this game, or is that
You have arrived at your destination.
is that just a car in general you think I should go look up?
Turned up, locked in, pure speed. Now that's how you show up to a speed zone.
I'm excited there's a 4x4 race. You know, I like the idea of off-roading. It's in this game? Alright, we'll check that out after this race. Could be for collection or something. That rarity holds a lot of value. It's not just race. Okay. Like, off-roading is where it's at. I like the off-roading. So let's go race my GMC Jimmy. That was my first vehicle in this game, is a GMC 1990 GMC Jimmy four-wheeler. Let's go pump that out into this race and see how that goes. Like, I like racing in the mountains, like on the snow. I think that's a ton of fun also. So I like that there's options, right? It's not just street racing. There's drag racing, there's drift racing, there's street racing, there's off-road racing, there's snow racing. I really like all the options they give us in this game. And I know probably a lot of those were available in Forza before, but like I said, this is the first ever Forza game I've ever played. I usually don't like racing games, but this one just really caught my eye, and I really wanted to play it, so...
On the wind farm cross country, you'll be adapting to challenges on and off the
All right,
ground.
let's grab our GMC Jimmy. It's completely stock. Let's see how we can do in in this. I like that you can DoorDash to raise money. You can just beep around in a little DoorDash vehicle. I think that's a lot of fun. I do like turning on the auto drive and just looking at the world. Brake early before the corner. Press the gas at the corner instead. Okay. Here we go. Are these actual other players here, or are those like randomly generated names? Rabid Mr. Noodle is a good name for a racer. All right. Oh, well, I'm dirty racing already. Apparently, I'm bumping people. Let's see if we can cut in right in front of him. All right, this is a tight corner here, but I might be able to. Look, I drifted a little bit. You see that? You see that? I drifted a little there. We're still in 6th. We're not doing well here. We need to make a little bit of a shortcut here. Oh, come on, get back in control. I am not following this racing line well at all. Okay. Okay. Making progress. We're in 4th. 35% of the way there. We got time. Drift's clean. I mean, it's easy in a sluggish car, right? It's easier to drift one of these giant tanks than it is like when you've got one of the super cars. That's where like the actual drifting skill comes in, right? So nothing I'm doing here is impressive. Yeah, this is like the base stock noob races, so. Okay, we're 50%. We're in 1st. We just gotta maintain that lead. We just gotta hold on here. Ooh, they caught up. Come on, come on. Get the grip. Okay. Wasn't a great corner, but they just have more raw speed than me, unfortunately. All right, we're at an advantage now. We're going downhill. We got that raw speed up there a little bit. I need to soup this vehicle up a little bit. Okay, 83%. Okay. 88%. I don't know that we're going to be able to get past this guy. Come on. I think that's 2nd place. I think he was slightly ahead. Yep. Oh, by 0.4 seconds. That was real close. If I would have souped my car up just a little bit more, I think we probably could have had that one. He just had way better max speed than me, unfortunately, so those straights did me in. Bummer. Okay, maybe we can soup up the car just a little bit. Does it let us?
We got the call to the Horizon Invitational, so get that route set, and I'll see you there.
All right, we gotta do some upgrades here. If we're gonna be racing in the off-road invitationals, then we need to soup up our Jimmy just a little bit. So let's go home really quick, and let's look at some vehicles, and let's soup up some cars. Okay, first, let's look at the auction. Yesterday we were looking at auctions. There were some really great cars for auction that were really cheap that we didn't buy. Maybe we should buy a few auctioned off vehicles.
Welcome back, Cooper.
Let's also look. You said so I need to look at the McLaren. That's an M, right? McLaren. McLaren. The F1 GT, this one, the 1997. That does look pretty sick. You can dress my... Okay, let's hear. Let's hear you guess my dream car, because I don't think you'll guess my dream car in a million years. I'll give you... There's 3 cars I would consider dream vehicles. Let's hear them. Let's hear them. It does look pretty sick. So let's go... Is it European? I have no idea. I'm not a car guy. I think so. Maybe. And that should... I don't even know anything about my dream car. That should show you everything you need to know about my car knowledge. There's a Lambo, Subaru Impreza. $14,000 on the bid for that. I believe it does fall into the supercar family. So I do believe that it technically counts as a supercar. Ooh, look at some of the costs on these. A 2024 Ram. I can get a 2024 Dodge Ram. Let's place a bid. Let's place a $10,000 bid. All right. We're winning the Dodge Ram, you know. We definitely need a Dodge Ram in our life. Pretty nice little Subaru, legendary little anime car with a buyout ending soon. Pagani Hira are my most favorite sounding car. Those are the Paganis? That one? It does look pretty awesome. Okay. Enough buying cars. Let's go to upgrades and tunings for my Jimmy. And let's go to an A-Class. All right, we've got a A-Class
You know me, big
Jimmy.
fan of car customization. When Horizon is in town, you need to stand out. Oh, and don't forget, window stickers make everything better.
Can paint it. Ooh. Is it a BMW? It is not a BMW. Let's give it a nice green hue. Wow, there's a lot. So you can do like vinyls and you can put layers on and logos, and wow, there is a lot to this game. Holy cow. Does it have pop-up headlights? I have no idea. I don't think so. It's not a Miata, if that's what you're thinking. So these are all the vehicles you can find in a barn that we haven't found yet. Okay. Let's go to the auto show here. So we've got almost $200,000 to buy a car. We can get a legendary Warthog. We have an off-roading car, and we have like a everyday car, but we don't have like a performance sports car. So we need something. Need something with a high upper speed is what we need next. Like we need an American Muscle maybe. Please, are you sure you want me to rate a dream? I don't know. I don't know anything about cars. It's an Apollo IE. Is that in the game? Can I look at it here? There's no Apollo here. Let's take a look here. Apollo IE Carbon Dragon. It looks pretty sick. No lie. I don't know anything about it, but it looks sick, and that's like 80% of the vehicle, right? It's got to look cool. Let's grab a Mustang, right? I like Mustangs. Mustangs are up there for me, so let's grab a Mustang. What do we got options? We got a Shelby, we've got a GT, Focus, Cobra. That's what we need right there. Now that's a car. Dream car Dodge? No, it is not. Look at that clean orange Mustang. Beautiful. Is it from the 90s? No. Alright, let's take it from D class to A class. Nice. Alright, let's go earn some money and do a race. Let's go drive around in our new Mustang. Ah, you can feel the power. Nope, not early 2000s either. Alright, we're going back up there to take our Jimmy back out. Ah, you can feel the power.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Nope, not the 2010s either. Whoa, this thing has way too much, like, rear power. What is going on? I can't steer worth a darn in this thing.
100 yards, turn left.
Is this how Mustangs handle in real life? Just, like, too much raw power? I can't...
Turn left.
From the 20s? Yeah. You gotta remember, I'm old and boring, so my dream car is old and boring.
Turn right.
There's like no handling on this thing
100 yards,
at all.
left. Turn left.
I have made a mistake in buying this Mustang. Like, look at that thing just constantly peeling out. I can't even go straight. Come on, Mustang. It is a family car, yes. this thing has no turning on it at all. It is just a giant brick. Top speed's not even impressive either. I got ripped off on this Mustang. It looks nice though. Like that does look sweet, but go, go, go. 160, okay.
400 yards.
165. 6.
Turn right.
It's pushing.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
We don't need to turn around. We can just go off road here. No worries, GPS. We're taking a detour. Mustangs are only good in drag racing. So I can see with the turning on this thing. I can see drag racing being our only option, because it is a brick and a half.
400 yards. Turn right.
It's good at deforestation though. Look at it, just absolutely pummeling these trees. So you know, it does the job there. Come on, you've got so much power. Get up the hill. All right, I think we have to go around. I have no control over this thing. I feel like Ash with the level 100 Charizard, you know, where it just doesn't listen to anything you're trying to make it do. I'm trying to tell it what to do, and the Mustang just does whatever it wants instead. You know, it's just... Is your dream car an Audi? No. Maybe this will be a good hint. I live in the Pacific Northwest. That should give you a hint.
You've arrived at your destination.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so because I upgraded my car too much, I can't race in this race anymore. So there's like classes, I guess. Can race in a Bronco, GMC. I don't have money for any of these. All right, I guess we gotta go earn some money. We can't afford to race. I don't think it's Swedish. No. Are there? This is gonna sound ignorant, but are there even Swedish automakers?
Around when it is safe.
Like I can't think of a single car that's Swedish in origin. All right, let's do this race.
You have arrived at your destination.
I don't want to go in the race with that car. Let's use my Subaru. If you couldn't tell, I like orange cars. Sweden has Saab, Koenigsegg, Volvo, and more. I've only heard of Volvo, and to be honest, I thought Volvo was German. All right, let's see what we can do here. Got a tight turn coming up here. We're gonna just brake a little bit. That was more breakage needed there. That was not a good braking. All right, let's try again. We're gonna need a little bit more brakes for that first turn. Whoa, okay, way more brakes for that turn. That's basically like a complete... That's like a complete 90 degree turn there. Yeah, we need to brake earlier. Use the e-brake. Okay, that... better, I think. We've got another one of those coming up, though, so... All right, a little bit of dirty racing there. We used our opponent to help us, but a win's a win, right? Let me through. Thank you. Okay, got a couple clean openings there. Got another really sharp turn coming up here. All right, tapping the gas. Hey, we did it. Yeah, we need to learn a lot. We still have a lot to learn. We're in 7th. Okay, that's a little bit cleaner. I just got a skill for ultimate clean racing, and I immediately hit that person. Turn left to go right. What does that mean? I've heard that before. I have no idea what that means. That was not good. I don't think we're going to catch up in time. Like, we got a nice straightaway here, but I think they're too far ahead. I don't think we're going to be able to catch them, even with our high max speed. Well, that was the end of that. Let's try again. This is why I don't play racing games. Okay, okay. That was better. That was pretty good. I still went off a little bit, but I kept my speed up a little bit there. That one, not so much. We did one clean, good turn. Little bump, little fender kiss right there. Ah. I need to figure out the difference between regular braking and e-braking. Like, I don't understand when to use which. So I was using both there, and that just kills all speeds. So using both is not the right answer. That seemed to be the right answer. That kept my speed up. I was like a 60-mile-per-hour drift. Okay. Do that again. Do that one exactly like that again. Okay. Little rough. Little rough there. Okay. That was almost good, and then I lost all my speed on that one. And now I think I'm too far back to catch up. I think they got too much on me. Learn Ayrton Senna skills? I have no idea what that is. I think we're getting this first turn down pretty good. I say as I fling myself into the ditch. Did it not restart the race? There we go. Okay, question. I'm just gonna watch the auto drive for a second. I want to see how the auto drive tells me to do this. What does it say is the best way to handle this turn? Full on just regular brakes. 40 miles per hour. Okay. So it's not using the e-brake at all. It's just saying use the regular brakes on all these corners and just eat all that speed loss. I thought the whole point was to drift around corners so you don't take speed loss, but apparently I'm not correct in that. Apparently the auto drive's not doing much better than me either. 8th place. We're not looking good in here. Maybe my car is just not the right car for this event. Maybe I need to tune it a little bit more. That is the hard part with having so many different cars and like so many different styles of races. All like if you don't know the tuning, if you don't know what all the little tire differences make and rear wheel drive versus front wheel drive and all that, it makes it very hard, I think, to stand a chance. The fastest car in Forza is an old Toyota. It's reached 518. I heard people talking about that, but I thought it was like a glitch. People said that they were abusing mechanics to hit those max speeds. So I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just what people were saying online. Yeah, okay, so this car is just not cutting it, I don't think. We were like 3 seconds slower. It's called a Toyota AE86.
You haven't completed the Horizon Invitational yet. Completing that event will grant you access to Horizon Japan. Okay, Cooper, what's next? Okay, I have set your route to your selection.
Alright, let's go try. We should have a vehicle that can do this race, so let's go check this one out, I guess.
Hey, someone mentioned to Yuji that a Nissan Safari Turbo had been completely abandoned away from the road around here.
Nissan Safari Turbo. I have no idea what that is either.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route.
I can't believe we've only discovered 94 of the roads and it says there's 600 roads. Like, this game is so huge. There's like so much to it. It's very cool. It's very cool how much content they put in this game, and then putting it on Game Pass for basically free for people is just mind-blowing they put this much into and said, here, go play. Go race. Go have fun. Alright, we got 25% of the region explored. I do like the lighting. Ooh, those lightings are very good. Wait. Let's go back. Beep, beep, beep. Going back, going back. I think I see something, right? Right about here. Right. Let's try right here. No. Okay. No. There we go. Let's give it a little go. Bump that temperature just a little bit. And not quite. It's almost, it's missing something. Yeah, there we go. Turn that off. Maybe that. I think the coloring is interesting. We've got good leading lines. But is it interesting? I don't think it is. I think that's the problem is like the structure is there, but it's not. Give me my grid. Let me. No. Maybe if we get like a little bit of fog in here. Okay. No, I didn't want to save you yet. Do that. I don't know on this one. I don't know if that one's actually going to be anything. I thought I saw with like the leading lines and the color and all that. I don't know if that one's actually going to turn out interesting. I love the photo mode. Any game that lets me play around in photo mode is going to be one of my top favorite games of all time. I super enjoy getting to just explore areas and take fun photos. There's a ship out there. That might be interesting. You just never know when you're going to see something interesting in a game that makes a good photo. There is a photo competition coming up for games that I really want to enter, so I'm trying to get one in every category to be ready for the photo competition. Alright, back on track. Kinda got a little detour there.
You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, what is this race right here? The Horizon Invitational.
Horizon Invitational is a rite of passage for new Horizon drivers. And I had a look at the
Okay, so you have to drive a certain vehicle.
Of course. Very cool.
Is this a drag race?
Jordy, where are you? They're closing the gate like now.
Running late. I'm sorry, I'll explain later. Just go, we can make it.
Jordy, you are. Let's go.
Okay. Is this a race, or we just gotta...
That was too close, Jordan. We nearly missed out.
Tell me about it. Thanks for waiting.
I don't think we need to be in first. It doesn't have like a first, second, third, or anything like that, so I guess we're just trying to get to the end. Bye, Scott. Bye, Scott. Okay, that was terrible. Alright, we got some hairpin turns here, so we're gonna need to slow down just a little bit. Ah, the guy snuck in on me right at the corner. Oh, that's not fair, May. You're not supposed to push me like that, I don't think. Alright, let me just sneak on by you. You just scooch on by. Go zoop, zoop, bye. Alright, we're still not quite there yet. Jordan is way ahead of us. And La Racer, that's kind of a lazy name, I think, Forza there. Name someone La Racer, but okay. Okay, taking this corner too fast. That's better. Just a little tippy tappy of the brakes there. Okay, we actually did that turn.
Come on, foot down.
That was a clean turn there, actually. Now we're just gonna hit pedal to metal. Ooh, that might be. That might be. Let's see. Is that better? Is that better right there with the smoke right on top? Let's do a few of these. That's a pretty good one. The game would be better if you could smoke cigarettes. I don't think they're gonna put that, like, smoking has gone way down in the world. I don't know that many games are gonna have much smoking. You know, I think of like Metal Gear Solid 1 where you could smoke and you could see like the invisible infrared lines with your cigarette, and that was like really cool for the time. All right, let's try if we go. What happens if we get on the hood of our car, maybe? Ooh, that leading line, like these lines. Something like... No, I think we had it the first time. I think lining that up like that is the way to do it. All right, I think we got a good shot on that one. All right, I have no idea if we did good in that or not. There didn't appear to be like a race position, so I don't know if we just had to finish. This game looks awesome, though. I love the graphics. Like, they did such a good job on these cutscenes. Oh.
Hey, welcome to the festival. That was quite a drive. Are all your races that exciting? One of the perks of being the boss is that I get to reward drivers who show real potential. So, these are for you.
Ooh.
So, your choice.
Do we take the Toyota GR86, the Lancer Evolution, or the Ram 1500 TRX? I don't think this is a drifter right here. We don't have a drifting car yet, so the Lancer would be the drifting car, right?
You know what the Evo can do. All surfaces, no drama. If you want a turbo-powered beast, then we have the events to match.
I think we chose correctly.
An excellent choice. And remember, you'll get to drive them all anytime you want.
Very nice. We won a car. And we got the rookie yellow wristband.
Compete in official Horizon events. First of many on your journey to becoming a Horizon legend.
Ooh, what's that?
But let's have a look at what's next. To claim this next wristband, you'll need to complete
A Horizon Rush, and you have to prove yourself through H events in order to unlock
You'll
that.
need faster, Class B cars, and here are the events to match.
Okay.
So what will it be?
Let's go to the drag.
Now you're part of the Horizon Festival. We'll reward you with wheel spins. All you need to do is spin the wheel and claim your prize. Give it a go.
All right, we got a VVO RX Subaru. And a 944 Turbo Porsche. And a 1991 Toyota Serra. Mercedes GTS. $50,000. And whatever a chopper horn is. And a monster roar horn. Alright, let's go check out this drag strip, huh?
And it is safe to do so.
Ooh, this car's got some oomph. They weren't kidding about this being a little turbo beast. It's got some get up and go.
There is so much to see in Japan, so this journal will
Horns, Supra, credits, Prelude, Beat, Edamame, decals, horn, Yuji, and a Honda Civic. And a competition coupe.
In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
I bet if I was a car guy, I'd be really excited about all these cars that I'm getting.
Insatiable urge to go fast, but less urge to steer. Hit up the drag meet.
Okay, we overshot that turn just a little bit. So this is the drag race, right? So this is where I should use my Mustang?
You have arrived at your destination.
Okay, go find an empty grid spot and we can begin.
Red.
Wait for the green light and go. 3, 2, 1, go! That's it, drop the hammer down.
Alright, so we just dragged 2 items in an Amazon car on sale. I just got paid. Tell me not to waste. What are the 2 items, Dex? What are the 2 items you got? This is not a drag racing car. Clearly.
You have arrived at your destination.
Nice, that's a time officially logged. Think you can do better?
I do think I can do better. Only 3 altogether. What are the items? A Dremel, multi-drill. Okay. What? Lumbrick set is the drill for your bricks? Like, are you trying to customize your Legos by Dremel? Like, what do you need a Dremel for? I think we're dead. Alright, is there a way to swap my vehicle? House stuff? Now let's grab this BMW. Someone said this has the potential to be one of the fastest cars. So you should come collect it from the drag strip, so we did it.
Easy, Tiger. You have to go on green.
Okay. Three, 2, 1, go. I think my reflexes were a little slow there. I mean, if you need it for house stuff, then you should spend the money on it, right? Like, investing in your house is the smart way to invest your money. So I'd say go for it. The only thing I'd say kick off there is the album. Like, who needs to own an album? Like, you could just go onto Spotify and listen to said album without having to purchase it. So, yeah, I would say ditch the album, keep the Dremel.
Oh, ouch. I've had that happen a few times. dust yourself off, head back up, give it another
Do they
shot.
literally just have a jump off of the drag strip to go flying, careening off of the edge? It seems a little mean. Definitely buying the album. Who's the album by? Let me be the judge of that. Alright, this guy's got a really nice house up here, so we gotta go destroy the mascot. Oh, it's your favorite band, so you're not gonna tell me? Goodbye, Mr. Ramen Bowl. Okay, apparently this ramen's sturdier than the other stuff. There we go. That ramen is made of sturdier stuff, I guess. I wonder. So in this photo competition that's coming up for game photography, one of the things is architecture. So maybe if I get my car right up in here and I grab the camera, reset damage, something like that.
Small favor to ask. Well, big favor, really. I've promised the festival marketing team a photo.
I don't think that one's worth.
I'm unfortunately a tad busy, and you're handy with a camera, so if you don't mind,
I don't think it's a very good one, but
snap. So keep an eye out and get those shots. Oh, perfect. Great photo. I'll make sure the Horizon marketing team gets.
well, the Forza Horizon team wants that on their website, so I guess it wasn't that bad. Hey, drive on the right side of the road, bro. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Why don't you want to work? Okay, Google. What bands have pre-order albums up? We're going to figure this out. Let's see. Paul McCartney. If Paul McCartney is your favorite, I can understand your hesitation for not wanting to tell me because I will viciously mock you for Paul McCartney. Madonna. Well, I do believe Dex to be a Madonna listener. I do not believe Madonna to be your favorite of all time. So probably not Madonna. Shinedown. Now Shinedown could be an interesting one. I like Shinedown. I haven't heard their stuff recently, but they typically are pretty good. Maybe Shinedown? Kylie Minogue? Probably not Dex's vibe. See what else we got. Kurt Vile, Dexy's Midnight. The Who has an album coming out. Now if Dex told us that The Who is his favorite band, not The Who, but The Who, that I could get behind. When they did their song with the guy from Papa Roach with Jacoby, that song kicked some major butt. That is an all-time favorite. That's a ridiculous question to ask Google. I don't know who's coming out with music. The last music that I looked up on Spotify was Nobu Uematsu, who makes the Final Fantasy albums, was releasing a single. That's the last release that I know of. So, like, I'm behind when it comes to music. You know this. You know this. I don't see a barn back here. Where is my rare car out here? The My Chemical Romance? There's no way. There's no way that Dex's favorite band is My Chemical Romance, right? Like, I know we all know that Dex has a little bit of the emo side, but there's no way My Chemical Romance is Dex's favorite. I'm gonna say no to that one. Muse. Oh, that's got to be it. That's got to be it, right? Muse. Your favorite band is Muse. Tell me I figured it out, Dex, and I won't make fun of Muse. I will not. But I think we got it. I think we now know Dex's favorite band is Muse. Not even close. Dirty Heads in the Seven Seas? Barry Manilow? Is that why you won't tell me? You embarrassed that's Barry Manilow? Oh, Modest Mouse? Modest Mouse could be a contender. I could see you vibing to some Modest Mouse. They had one good song in the early 2000s, right? The We'll All Float On Again. It's a little bit of a bop. No? Ooh, that was a bad turn. That was a real bad turn. Alright, we got a big turn coming up. I have a feeling we're going to be going too fast for this turn. Oh, the water slowed us down, though, so that's good. Oh, we snuck right in there. Okay. Now I want to listen to the Kylie album, though. What's she all about? Oh, I got disqualified. I missed a checkpoint. Haven't heard that in a while. Okay. Lizzo has an album coming out. I know that you're a fan of Lizzo. I don't think you're her biggest fan, but I'm pretty sure you're a Lizzo fan. I think it might be Paul McCartney. I think that's why, because wasn't Paul McCartney a Beatle, and that's why, because you don't like my opinions on the Beatles, so you're afraid I'll hate on that Beatle. I'm pretty sure Paul McCartney was in the Beatles. I'm not 100% on that, but I'm like 50% sure that Paul McCartney was a Beatle. And then he went, so let's see, there was Paul McCartney, there was Ringo Starr, there was, I'm pretty sure, a guy named John. John Lennon? I can't name the fourth Beatle. Paul? No, we already said Paul. Paul, John, Ringo, and Jeffrey. That sounds right. Paul, Jeff. Yeah. How close am I? Who's the fourth Beatle that I'm missing, Dex? George Lupa. I mean, Jeffrey is short for George, so like I feel like you should give me credit for that one, right? Like especially when someone goes by like Joffrey, where it's like Goffrey. F-F-R-E-A-I-G-H, or like Joffrey, not Jeffrey. Like, that's pretty close to George. The only George we recognize in this house is George Bailey from It's a Wonderful Life. Or maybe Miracle on 34th Street. I don't remember which one is which. They're basically the same movie, because I watched them at the same time, so... Alright, tight turn here. We're going a little too fast. Let's... Oh, no. We almost missed that, so we messed that up. We still got 50%. We got time to pass this guy, so... Come on, little Mitsubishi. You can do it. Come on, Albert. Get out of my way. Okay, well, the water will slow us down a little bit. Let's push. Let's push. Oh, that was bad, but... Oh, we messed him up. We messed up the whole race. That was some dirty racing, but it worked. It worked. That was an inappropriate racing style. All right, we got the straightaway here now. Now we just got to maintain lead. So we got 300 yards, 200 yards, 100 yards. I might just go buy the drill. It's on sale at Lowe's. I mean, you're losing money if you don't buy it on sale, right? So you might as well get it while it's on sale. First place. Oh, Keith Urban has a new album. Is that why? Are you ashamed because you gone country just a little bit? Gone country. That might be Dex's dirty little secret. Country through and through. My mom is gonna buy me the Dremel blueprint. What is the blueprint? What is that? Ooh, a rally race? Tokyo City day trip. Okay, let's go see what May has got here. I don't like that this game doxes me. I should have turned that off when I saw it, but it learned my name somehow, and it calls me by my first name. I don't like games calling me by my government name. The good news is you're basically the only person watching me, Dex, and you already know my name, so... But Forza out here doxing me. It's a table saw, but Dremel. Interesting. Okay.
You've arrived at your destination.
Tokyo City day trip. Okay, is this just like a chill drive through the city? Like, is this just meant for us to see the sights in a little GTI?
And I will be your guide on this very cool, very urban day trip. So, get ready for a guided tour of the sights and lights of Tokyo City. Have your cameras ready and let's roll out.
Stay together as much as possible. Tokyo City is a busy place with a lot of traffic. Other road users may not have the same driving skills as you. I like to put you in cars that turn heads. It doesn't always mean supercars. Sometimes it means, oh, I have not seen one of those in years. It's hard to imagine, but if you were...
Alright, so I think the camera above means I need to take pictures of these cars. Yeah, okay. Got that one. Nice, got another promo car.
Here in 1971, it was a world without the Honda Civic. You would have had to wait a whole year. You would then have to wait until 1974 for Honda to produce its sportier model seen driving with us right now.
Just have to go grocery shopping as well. What's at the grocery store for you, Dex? What's on the menu? You gonna make the tater tots that I suggested? Well, the auto drive is not very good. Auto drive done messed up real bad.
Welcome to Shibuya Crossing. Outside of Horizon Festival times, this is one of the busiest pedestrian crossings in the world. With around 3,000 people crossing at peak hours, when the sign says you can go, you have to go. It's not nicknamed the Shibuya Scramble for nothing.
Auto drive. What are you doing? This auto drive is ridiculously bad. I don't know how people are complaining about this. People are saying like, "Oh, it's an unfair thing because it can win races for you." Like, terrible, doing terrible on this thing. My mom is grilling for whatever holiday is coming up. Memorial Day, I believe, Dex. I believe Memorial Day is on Monday because I have an extra long weekend. Except for today, I have to go to the dentist again today. I've been to the dentist every week for 4 weeks straight. So I'm hoping today is the day that they finish up polishing my teeth and they finally say, okay, you are good. You don't need to come back for a few months. Right? I had teeth pulled, I had cavities filled, I had teeth polished, I had an exam. So I'm hoping very much that we are done. That this finally I have got enough dental work done that I finally got my teeth back into good shape and I can take a break from the dentist for a little bit. But then we're going to the aquarium. The aquarium is what I'm super hyped for because they have poison dart frogs, they have giant lizards, they have piranhas, they have cool turtles. They got this huge new Amazonian exhibit that's opening up tomorrow, so I'm really, really hyped to go to the beach, to the aquarium. So that's my big hype for Memorial Day weekend.
Originally purposed as a broadcast tower. Every 5 years, the tower gets a fresh coat of paint, taking a whole year to complete the job. Using, get this, 28,000 liters of paint.
This is kind of cool. You get to learn a little bit about Japan and Tokyo and some of the sites and just soak it all in.
Great for car spotting, may I add? This urban area is lined with a corridor of trees, bringing year-round color to the city. And in autumn, it really is such a sight. I want to bring special attention to the day tripper in the Civic RS. One of my absolute best friends coming all the way from the UK with Jordan Chambers, who you'll meet soon. We always had a dream of joining the Horizon Festival together.
All right, auto drive. Stop disappointing me. We still got 4 more minutes in this drive. Stop crashing into pedestrians.
Stop and park your cars in a designated area as we head into the next part of this day trip.
Well, we're gonna park our cars. Do we get to get out and walk around? Is there a pedestrian mode? Apparently there is.
I love retro cars more than anyone I know. But you're about to take this Honda Civic Type R for a spin. Well, more than a spin.
Ooh, a Honda Civic Type R.
Alright, well, don't be too long. See you at the next part of the Tokyo City day trip, okay?
All right, let's test out the new car.
I'm on my way. I'm gonna take a more leisurely route, I think.
Stay above 80 miles per hour to reach the destination. Okay.
Opposite, by the way, whatever the opposite of leisurely is.
I'm sure you'll figure it out, Jordy. Talk about an upgrade, right? A long way from the first generation you were just driving. But you know, you have to respect your elders. Otherwise, we wouldn't have this beauty, would
All right, back up to 80. Nice.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
All right, this thing handles pretty good. I could get behind this vehicle. He wasn't kidding. This Type R drives pretty good. I actually got 3 stars on that one.
I hope you enjoyed part 1 of the Tokyo.
We might have to buy the Honda Civic Type R. We might need that car. That felt nice. That felt smooth. I should have looked at the leaderboards and see, humble myself a little bit and see how far off I actually am from the win. Alright, that mission's over. That means it's time for me to be done for the day because I gotta go prep for the dentist, as I said. Sick of it, but hopefully this is the last dental trip. So let's end, as always, with our prayer. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Lord, thank you for this blessed day, and thank you for all that you do for us. Today we pray for the victims in Cuba, all the people who are suffering without power, food, medicine, water, all the people who are suffering because of the government, because of poor decisions by people. Lord, help them to get what they need, and help our politicians to end the senseless violence against them. We pray for the people who are victims of war because of our other politicians. Lord, help them. We pray for the dads and grads, the people who might not know what comes next in their life, the people who just graduated and are unsure of what comes next. Should they join the seminary? Should they join college? Should they go into the workforce? Should they go into the military? Lord, help to guide them. And finally, as always, we pray for the souls of purgatory, the souls who have no one left to pray for them, the souls who have been forgotten. Lord, help them. All this we pray in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. All right, everyone. I am out today. I got new pictures coming. Like I said, I'm going to go to the aquarium, going to go see all the things I want to see. So be prepared for a bunch of pictures. I can't wait to share those. Dex, enjoy your long weekend. Enjoy your cookout that's going on or whatever it is. Get that Dremel and have a blessed day.